What's up, everybody? So today we are here in the southwest Las Vegas Valley. We are probably about 5 minutes from the 15, and the 15 is on this side. South and north, the strip is down right about down there. You're probably less than, I would say, probably about 15 minutes to McCarran International. Just right out of this cul-de-sac that we are in, you just turn right, turn left. There's a shopping center right there. And the major cross streets right here is the 15 and Cactus. We are in a master plan community called Southern Highlands. So this home that we are going to be touring today is in a cul-de-sac. Is this one right here. The asking price on here is $420,000. It was built in 2001. It is 3,015 square feet, 3 bedrooms, den, loft, total of 3 baths. It is a 2-story, 3-car garage. As you can see, there is a no parking sign beyond this point into this cul-de-sac. And today is trash day, as you can see. Trash days, depending on which community, sometimes they can come twice a week, once a week. Okay. Now the name of this neighborhood here is Coronado Hills at Southern Highlands. So this property is on the market, went into contract, and it fell out of contract because the buyer couldn't perform. And this is a fellow listing agent, or an agent that we've done business with before. And property's back on the market, so we figure, hey, let's do a YouTube video and let's see if we can actually get some interested buyers here. So let's go inside and let's see what this property has to offer here. You got the standard concrete stucco. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it looks like the flight path is on this way. However, as you enter the property, you shouldn't be hearing those noises. So remember, this home was built in 2001 here. Take this, I'm going to flip this thing around real quick. Take off my glasses, that is a little bit dark here. So we have a 8-foot door, French door here. And we have a 10-foot ceiling. And as you can see, we have a nice 20-foot ceiling. Now as we walk in, we have 18 by 18 porcelain tile. It's just ran standard. 3/16 on the grout lines here. So this could be your formal dining room or consider a den. Not too sure what you would make this. I don't know if formal dining rooms are in anymore. It seems like nobody's really using formal dining rooms. So this one, you got the 4-can lighting, which is really nice on the package. So that was an upgrade at the time of building, 2001. You got plantation shutters. Also, you got these solar screens. What are solar screens? It's a screen that goes in front of your window that really blocks the sun from coming in. And it really does help too as well as far as your electricity bill. In addition to that, there's a company out there that makes a certain type of film that can go in front of your window. And it will also block the sun from coming in, and apparently works really well. So we got some bullnose and a regular standard texture here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Baseboards. Baseboards on here have been upgraded, 4-inch baseboards. As we come on in, we have a nice living room and the kitchen. We have 42 upper cabinets. These look like maple cabinets, or could be pine with the granite here. Now let's take a look at the island. We have a double sink, cast iron. Looks like we have the original dishwasher. Nice granite with the bull nose. And I forget the name of this where you drop this down and you have like a second tier. Let me know in the comments below. Let's take a look at this side. Let's see what kind of drawers we got going on here. So we got some side glides, staple cabinets. We got a gas. Now this right here is customized for the refrigerator to get more of a streamline where it's one piece on that cabinet. However, this is the wrong refrigerator. So it looks like they did have to buy another refrigerator. 6-panel doors with some gold fixtures. You know this was standard at that time in 2001. Here's your pantry. So we have 10-foot ceiling inside the kitchen. Come into the family room here. We got a gas fireplace. I do like that stacked stone, and look what they did on the stacked stone here. They just didn't make it flush and flat. They were creative with this, and they took it up, and it looks like, man, this is like the best part of the house. That is very creative, and look at this front plate of the stacked stone. Isn't that gorgeous? Man, I think I would design mine all the way up to the top. That's pretty creative here. This is very unique. You got your return line here for your AC unit, your filter. Now, homes back in the early 2000s, they did build a lot of these little nooks here to put your TV. But during that time period, you could also build a custom shelving with the builder here. This must be just some closet space. Yeah, some closet space. You got your thermostat. I wonder if it's a carry unit. Well, we'll go out there. We have a master bedroom downstairs. Now, I do apologize about the light. There's really not that much light. I'm going to switch around here. Get the light on my backside so that way you guys can get a better perspective of what this room looks like. So we have 10-foot ceilings. Now this master is 18 by 15. Does have a ceiling fan. Okay. He has some nice plush carpets. Now coming into the master bathroom, looks like we have a little piece of granite right here for the transition into 12 by 12 tile. This is porcelain tile. And you got granite that's wrapped around, which is kind of cool around this tub. Again, it is a little bit dark here. You could tell there were some upgrades that were done here. I can just tell by looking at the wall here. So there was a medicine cabinet right here. And the reason why I can tell, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but the texture is completely different, and it was painted over. Also, the light fixture, that was an upgrade. Can you guys kind of see that line right about right there? So this is what you call attention to detail. And when you start looking at a lot of homes, what you'll tend to find out, you can really look at the drywall and you can see if there was things that was done to the home as far as aftermarket parts. Now this is pretty interesting. You have three slabs of granite, which is pretty expensive. That is not cheap to do. You have your water closet here. Okay. Now, one thing that I wanted to say is that this property did appraise at the $420,000, but I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below. Oh, I love this 36-inch wide door right here. I love the wider doors. I think when I build my custom home, I'm going to do all wider doors. Oh, look at this. They even have a smart box here, which is really nice. And they added an extra plug right here just for your security system, or if you wanted to plug anything in. Here's your powder with the pedestal sink. Off to the left here, we have some more linen or storage closet space. Now the tax on the property here is going to run you about $2,052. But just make sure that when you're purchasing a property, no matter if it's brand new or resale, you do your research, and you need to make sure to check if there's any assessments against the property, SIDS or lids. Oh, this is like a full gym up in here. Now, they did some customizations on here for sure. I mean, take a look at this. We have a 9-foot garage door. Actually, 8-foot garage door, 10-foot ceilings on here. And it looks like they did some customizations right here as far as they put a fan in here. And I think the reason why is because of this gym. It looks like they do some hardcore working out here. So let's go back inside. Now I wanted to get back to just telling the story about it's really your sole responsibility as far as your diligence to make sure if the property is not located in a flood zone. You need to take a look at the prelim title report. You want to make sure everything's transferred free and clear. Look at that catwalk. Yeah, look at that catwalk. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Now with these railings, you can actually stain this with the light stain and you can see the grain, or you can just paint them. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Would you sand this and stain it to get the grain, or would you just paint it a certain color? All right, we're coming up the stairs here. Here's your catwalk. Here's the loft right here. Pretty huge loft, huh? Look at that. I guess this would be just one huge game room. I bet you had an option with this build to have 2 more rooms down here if you wanted to. That room is probably good. I would say 35 feet by 12 feet, or even a little bit bigger than that. Here's the front here. Give it another angle on this side. Yeah, I like that stone. I like how they stacked it. It's down here. We have a bath. We have 1 sink. This is a 30-inch vanity. You got a full mirror here, standard lights, and it looks like your attic access is right here. Okay. As you come on down, we have your tub shower combo. Right next to the toilet here. And also you have a little closet. Medicine cabinet right there. And you have another door here that takes you out into this bedroom, but we're going to come out this way real quick and head off into this bedroom. Now this bedroom is 15 by 13, and you just have a ceiling light and a fan as well. Here's your walk-in closet. And it looks like we have a 9-inch can here. And that looks like a supply line for an AC unit. So this was a aftermarket part. So this tells me that by looking at this, number one, ooh, did you guys hear that? Okay, I would insulate that. That's what I would do. But that tells me that there's not enough air conditioning going down. I wonder where that goes. Maybe that went inside to the garage? I'm not too sure. Well, you know what? So the master's on this side. So let's fish out and find out why was that ran. Now this is a decent sized room too as well. Plantation shutters. You have no ceiling lights on here, which is fine. You have a standard casing around the door. Here's that bathroom. You have that walk-in closet right here. Okay. Now, you know what? While I'm up here, let me just do this. I'm going to turn off the lights so that way I don't have to run back up here. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we have one in the closet. Let's turn it off. Excuse me. Let's find out where this goes to. Oh, okay. So, comes right here. There it is. So, that tells me that you have a supply line here. I bet you that's a 10-inch can, right? Then you have another, I think that's a 6-inch can. They had to probably run another one here because you have to understand when you build or put together an AC unit, everything is done by the flow of volume of air. So let's just say you have a supply line that has a 30-inch supply line, but then it breaks off into certain rooms. And each can is, 10-inch can. So now you're losing airflow for that room. So each can, and when you break it down, they have a schematics that you could take a look at that will actually tell you of the proper can for the room that you need to have the proper airflow. When it comes to AC work, there's a couple compensating factors. It's mechanical, right? Or electrical. That's how you troubleshoot things. Then from there you can break it down. Now let's go outside real quick. Show you the outside. Let's see the potential of the outside. Okay. So it looks like we got a gas stub here. Looks like for the landscaping, all they did was just rock the whole thing. Oh, look at this backyard. I can tell you this neighbor has a pool just by looking at the reflection of the shadow. You gotta have the eye. So look at this thing. Lot size is 6,534 square feet. Now, can you guys see the solar screens? Decent size lot. I mean, this is a pretty big lot. This is big enough to put a pool. Also, depending on your setback too as well. And what I mean by that is how far the home is set back. Because you can take a home like this, have a bigger front yard, smaller backyard. Now, this is a solar screen. As you can see, it's a thicker material. Now, the thicker it is, the more expensive it gets, and it also blocks out the sun too as well. And apparently it does save electricity during the summertime. Well, that's pretty much for this tour. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I will also have a link as well, so that way you can have the full detailed information about this property. If you are interested in purchasing property here in Las Vegas, I definitely would like the opportunity to earn your business. Other than that, I'm Chuck, it's Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and I'm out.